Discipline doesn't exist because it's simply about your purpose, your why. You may think discipline is doing something when you don't feel like doing it, which is partially true, but it all comes down to your purpose. Why would you want to do that thing over what's more comfortable, right? When you start to understand that discipline doesn't actually exist, you're never going to procrastinate ever in your life. We all know David Goggins, right? He's like the face of discipline. So when I say discipline doesn't exist, am I saying that he doesn't exist or he's a fake? No, because David Goggins doesn't actually rely on discipline. He also relies on his purpose, his why. Why does he go on runs? Why does he put himself through pain? Why does he push himself past his limits? It's because that's his purpose. He believes that he was put on this earth to push past limits and inspire others to do the same. It's a mission that's bigger than himself. It's not at the same surface level that most people have. His why transcends himself. It's more about other people. And that's exactly why he's able to do it so consistently, so disciplined. It's because he's got a strong purpose, a strong why. Let's take you, for example. You probably have an exam due tomorrow, a project due tomorrow, or even just have some work to do, but you put it off because you want to stay in bed and scroll on social media. What does that say about you? And it doesn't mean you're not a disciplined person. What it actually means is that you don't have a strong why, a strong purpose. Why would you want to leave the phone that's feeding you dopamine? Why would you want to leave the warm, comfortable bed to do something hard and uncomfortable, something painful? Why would you want to do that? And that's the answer. Why? You need to have a strong why. Stronger than the feeling of comfort. Stronger than the feeling of dopamine you get from scrolling on social media. Warmer than the feeling of the blankets on your bed. A why that transcends yourself. A why that leaves you no choice but having to complete the work. And I'll tell you exactly how you can find that why. And when you do, you'll unlock infinite discipline. It's actually quite simple, but it takes a lot of time to really find your true why, your true purpose. I call the process peeling the onion. And like I said before, the reason why you guys procrastinate is because you don't have a strong enough why. It's too shallow. So in the process of peeling the onion, you basically find the deep primal desire that is your why. And the first step is to just find out your why now. Why would you want to get off your bed and do the work? Is it because you have an exam tomorrow? If so, then it's because you want to get better grades, right? Is it to do work? Then it's probably because you want to have more money. Is it to complete a project? Then it's probably because you want to have the satisfaction of satiating your desires or hobbies, right? But the thing with those purposes, it's too shallow. You need to find that deep primal desire that's buried deep within you. And step 2 is just by asking why. So step 1, you found your shallow why. Next is to ask why. Why do you want to have why? I know it's a bit confusing, but take for example, I want to make more money. Then you ask, why do you want to make more money? Maybe because I want to quit my job. Then you want to ask why again. Why do you want to quit your job? Because I don't want to be bossed around. And then again, why don't you want to be bossed around? Because I'm tired of feeling powerless and undervalued. There it is. That's your core emotion. That is step 2. Now that you found your core emotion in step 2, step 3 is just putting it all together. So if you're avoiding work, you're going to write down in quotes, I'm going to complete this work because I'm tired of feeling powerless and undervalued. Or you could say, I'm going to complete X because of my core emotion. And that basically becomes your catalyst. That is actually what drives you to do the work. And whenever you get that feeling of laying in bed or just being lazy in general, all you have to do, say that statement containing your core emotion and visualize it. Visualize what it feels like to be powerless and undervalued. Is the discomfort of completing the work stronger than the discomfort of feeling powerless and undervalued? Probably not, right? So you'd much rather do the work. David Goggins never misses a day because his why is that he wants to push himself past his limits. He wants to inspire other people to do the same. I can assure you 100%, I bet he feels like skipping some days. But all he has to do is remember his why. Then he'll start to play back memories of his past and of his fans. He's got weight on his shoulders. He's a man and he has to carry that weight. Because if you go against your primary purpose, your why, then you're not living life. So if you want to fix your lazy, procrastinating ass, don't rely on discipline because it doesn't exist. Rely on your why.